Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jake Tag, and today we're back at it with the fastest cycle Sparky deck in Clash Royale that dominates the meta, coming in at 2.6 ELIXIR. We've got the Ice Spirit to freeze all of your opponent's units that are dropped onto the Sparky, the Zap to eliminate the distraction cards, the Heal Spirit to make sure that your Sparky survives longer, and the Rage to make sure that Sparky gets that final hit to finish off your opponent's tower. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance with the fastest cycle Sparky deck that no one will expect. And a huge shout out to all of you guys that are using creator code SirTag in any Supercell game. All money made from creator code SirTag improves the channel's setup, editing, and allows me to upload daily videos while I take full-time college courses. So thank you guys for supporting me and helping me grow the channel. So we got a game here. We're starting it off with the Sparky, and we don't have our Goblin Giant. When will the lovers be reunited? I can't believe they're just not in the card cycle. It's not in the cards for them to be meeting each other here. Sparky will be able to go and kill the Dark Prince before it gets any love on us. And whenever we see Dark Prince with a Night Witch, we know it's going to be Golem, or it could be a weird Mega Knight deck. Yeah, it's going to be Golem. The only reason I said Mega Knight is because it's boosted, and a lot of people are just throwing it in every single deck they possibly can, so it wouldn't have surprised me. So at least the Sparky's able to just eradicate all this man's spam. I can go for a Heal Spirit and an Ice Spirit. It's going to have Lightning. Oh, come on, Sparky. You are literally the lightning element, electricity. Aren't you supposed to deal with that a little bit better?
What's the matter? Scared of a little lightning?
You are not the Avatar. You are a failure. You can't hone the elements. I was actually just enticed by false advertising here, guys. I thought the Sparky was a better card than she was. Anyway, we can go in for a Goblin Giant, go in for Bats, and potentially rage this up to make this man rage a heck of a lot. So I don't want to go for a Heal Spirit yet because we don't know if he's going to go for arrows or if he's going to go in for any way of killing it. Doesn't look like he has a chance of destroying the Heal Spirit. So the Sparky's going to stay alive a little bit longer. And let's go and target it on the Spear Goblins instead of the Sparky. I don't know how that happened. Should always target on the Sparky in that situation, but we'll take it. We'll vibe with it. You'll love to see it. I'm going to go in for an Ice Spirit, and then I'm going to go for really high skeletons. So then the Dark Prince does have to hit each individual skeleton. As you guys saw, if you drop your skeletons in the middle, then the Dark Prince just hits them all at once. But it has to go for the teamwork, man. The double skeleton spawn. You'll love to see that as well. So I'm going to slow roll a Sparky. He's not going to respond to that. What? You have to respond to this, Sparky. It's that crazy ex-girlfriend that you can't ignore, my man. You're about to get 3-crowned.
I know you're in there, Gru.
Fair warning, he is not surviving this one, guys. I can go in for a Heal Spirit. I can go in for Ice Spirit, cycle 2 Sparkies, and just wreck him. You know what? Yeah, I want to go for the 3. I'm about it. Never doubt it, dude. I'm going to go in for a Goblin Giant again. I'm committing to this aggression. I'm absurd. I'm insane. And this man, he is not going to be happy. So you can Lightning, but the Sparky still stays alive with the Goblin Giant and the Rage. We just need one more Sparky hit and we win the game. You're not going to retarget it. GG, well played, and peace out. Why would you dedicate 12 Elixir in the left-hand lane thinking that you could defend? This man was living in a false sense of reality. He had no security, and the Sparky shook him. Got a game here. This guy's going to go in for a Goblin Barrel. What is up, my man? What is happening? As soon as we see Goblin Barrel, it's going to be Log Bait, but will it be Rocket? We'll find out. We're testing, putting our foot in the water, seeing if it's cold or hot. And what are you going to have, my dude? Are you going to turn our Sparky into a ghost? Are you going to rocket me? Doesn't look like it.
Wait a minute, was I just bait?
In fact, you're going to go in for Spear Goblins. We have to wait for one of the Spear Goblins to lock onto the tower, because if all 3 of them hit the Ice Spirit does not freeze them. He's going to go for a Zap and a Mega Knight. So unfortunately, he does have Zap. This could be a little bit more of a spicy matchup than I was anticipating. But I'm going to try to activate King Tower here as well with the Mega Knight. See if we can make that work. Ooh. This could be a bad decision. This could be a bad life choice. We'll see. We'll see, guys.
Over here.
We're going to be able to go and activate King Tower with that Mega Knight and then finish off the Night Witch with the Bats and the Ice Spirit. It could end up being good. So I was worried about the Night Witch Bats swarming our tower, but if you don't know, now you know. Mega Knight gets countered by 2 Elixir, my dudes. Oh, come on. Don't do me like this. You don't want to do me like that. Right now, we're down a lot because he went in for Spear Goblins again. Such an aggressive sir. Why are you like this? Why are you the way that you are? So, Mega Knight with Knight. He's going to have a lot of answers to us. He's got so many things that he can drop down and plop down on our Sparky that have high hit points that I can't just zap and Heal Spirit away, unfortunately, to save the day. So, I do need to cycle some cards. I want to go in for a Heal Spirit really badly because I want to be able to cycle back to a Goblin Giant. We're down a lot. I need to get a Goblin Giant back in business so we can assert dominance and take his tower here. So the Sparky might go ahead, and that would be sad panda moment, but I can always zap the tower to reset it. So I'm going to go do that right now. If we can zap the tower to reset it, maybe the Goblin Giant's going to be able to get enough damage here. Okay, so how are we going to play this now? I'm going to go for Sparky, and I'm going to go in for an Ice Spirit. I think that's going to be our best bet. Ice Spirit should be able to pull. I'm going to go for Skeletons and Bats, and then I can go for a Heal Spirit on top of the Mega Knight. Come on, keep the Sparky alive a little bit longer. Yes, sir. Okay, we're back in business. That was so scary. I thought my tower was going to get turned into a ghost. Thought I would never see it again. Fire in the hole! Okay, well, hopefully not in my nightmares. I hate seeing things in nightmares. I actually don't watch horror movies, guys. Confession here. I don't get nightmares from movies or anything, but I just don't watch horror movies. Just not my predilection. So I can go for an Ice Spirit. I can maybe try to get away with some type of defense with another Goblin Giant or double Sparkies potentially. We'll have to wait and see if that will work out. He's going to go for a very interesting Goblin Barrel. If our Sparky stays alive and I get 2 Goblin Giants here, cycle back to another one, we could win the game because the Baby Dragon's going to retarget. The Sparky got blown back. Now I can blow him away. He's not ready. His body's not prepared. The Sparky, Heal Spirit, and the Goblin Giant all coming down for this very moment. We will take your tower. We will assert an undeniable amount of dominance. And that was such a fun game. Hey, 420 tower. Love to see the dank memes. Peace out, buddy. All right, so we got a game here with our 2.6 Elixir Fast Cycle Sparky deck. No one's body is adequately prepared for this cycle. I go for the Sparky in the back. You go for Goblins. Doesn't matter to me. We've got the Big Mama Goblin Giant. So if you want to go and spam more stuff, we can pull it to the opposite lane. We can't do that now. But you are going to go in for a Hog Rider. I wish that you didn't drop a Wing Condition. If only it was like a Lumberjack or a Mini P.E.K.K.A. or a Bandit, would have been able to kite it to the opposite lane. I think that the Sparky still goes behind. We finagled the Goblin Giant ahead. I can't believe that. That's amazing. We can also heal up the Sparky. With the Goblin Giant, instead of running a regular Giant deck, Goblin Giant allows you to kill the Knights, the Mini P.E.K.K.A.s, whatever your opponent drops on top of the Sparky. Just needs a little bit of extra love. And the Goblin Giant provides that. So then the Sparky can retarget on the tower. And this guy's name is Do You Dare? And I think I dare. I think I dare, sir. This has been a minute victory. You can't stop it. I literally won in a minute, guys. Maybe I won in like 40 seconds. This deck is crazy. GG, well played, and peace out. He probably threw his phone.
That was easy.
Do you dare to throw your phone? Do you dare to go into another Clash Royale match after what you just endured? I hope that you do, man. I hope that we didn't make you quit the game or something. All right, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. Definitely want to start off the game with the Sparky if we have it, but we don't. So I'm going to go for an Ice Spirit, save our Heal Spirit because it's a more offensive card. Ice Spirit, we can just cycle that capriciously whenever we want for some chip damage.
I'm completely replaceable.
I guess I can go for the Heal Spirit as well to tank for the Bats right now if you don't want to drop anything. Ah, you got Baby Dragon. So when I see Baby Dragon, I'm expecting it to be either a Golem deck or a Graveyard deck. As long as the Goblin Giant's tanking, we will be fine. I'm going to go in for Skeletons to make sure that it does tank and it doesn't hit our tower. Does not belch on me today, brother. So I think that he's going to have Graveyard after we see the Knight. I've very rarely seen a Golem deck with Knight, Baby Dragon. I don't know about you guys, but if you've seen that, let me know down below in the comment section because that would be the craziest deck of 2020. I'm going to go in for a very aggressive Bats here because I want to destroy all of the Skeletons. I think he's going to poison, so I'm going to go in for a Heal Spirit as well. He's going to Tornado instead. Ah, you really got to do me like that. If I zap the Skellies, make sure that the Sparky... Oh my gosh, if that one Skeleton just didn't get that hit. That would have been so nice for me. To put it into range that the tower was able to focus it down. It's okay. We played with fire. We didn't really get anything, but we also didn't get hurt. So it's fine. We're going to go in for a Sparky in the back, and we're going to build up another big push. I can go in for a Goblin Giant in front of that, and that will demand a hefty presence. He's going to go in for a Knight right on top, or, yeah, he's not going to be back to Graveyard, so he's going to go for a Knight. Most likely goes in for a Knight here and Baby Dragon. So the way that I want to play this is I want to rage it up so the Sparky and the Goblin Giant gets more damage. I could go in for Bats, but I don't know if he's going to Tornado, so I want to wait. If he wants to go for the Knight, I really want to go for the Bats. Yes! That's amazing, because the Heal Spirit's going to go and heal up the Sparky. The Sparky is going to get dangerously close to our opponent's tower. So close to a hit. I could have zapped and maybe got it. I'm going to Ice Spirit so the Baby Dragon doesn't get a single hit, keeping our towers in pristine HP. They are not scathed in the slightest, guys. They are not defiled. They are standing strong. and they will not be drawn on by your baby dragon belches. So I can draw on this game with more Sparky pushes, force out way more elixir. And if you want to go for a poison here on top of bats, be my guest, bro. Be my guest. You'd be down so much elixir. Yeah, he's not going to. He knew that it would be a bad play. He's actually a smart one. Unfortunately, he's intelligent. You're not allowed to be intelligent here. I'm going to go in for a heal spirit. We'll be able to kill the knight, and I think that the Sparky, one of them will get a hit, right? At least one of these bad boys has to get a hit. Hey, they both do. Let's go. Double Sparky equals double the dominance, and that's why you got the 2.6 elixir fast cycle. I can't even say it without laughing. I literally can't even say it without laughing anymore because it's such a meme. I can rage up the Sparky if we want to, but I want to zap when more skeletons start to accumulate. I want to go for bats on top of the baby dragon, heal spirit, ice spirit. And with the Sparky incinerating the skeletons, it doesn't feel like it's the best positive elixir trade. Counter your graveyard with Sparky, guys, the new meta counters. But it worked out really well, and I'm glad to win the game. So we got a game here with our 2.6 elixir Sparky deck, and this guy's going to go in for barbarians. So as soon as we see barbs, I'm expecting either a hut with elixir golem or graveyard. Those are typically what our opponents are going to be playing. If I can go in for an ice spirit to freeze and reset the skeleton dragons, then go for a heal spirit to keep our Sparky alive with the goblin giant, we might get a hit on the tower. It's getting dangerously close, especially if we rage up the Sparky. Can it get 2 hits? It's going to get another. Oh, come on. We are getting so greedy, guys. I'm not satisfied with just 1. I want 2.
You know what? I'm doing the best I can do. That's all I can say.
So we're going to go in for Skeleton's Ice Spirit. I think that still gets a hit on our tower. It's unfortunate that cannon card is getting so close. Okay, fortunately it stopped. I was like, is he going to zap? Is he going to Bar Barrel? I'm petrified of people going for heal spirits with cannon cards at the river, because that's usually what happens to me. So right out of the gate, we are up a ton of damage. With 1 Sparky hit, we just need 1 more, and we can walk away with a win. So I'm going to start another Sparky in the back in the same lane as the hut, and we'll see what he does now. I just want to keep going in the same lane as the hut to destroy those barbarians and build up an even bigger push. In double elixir, I feel like I can get 2 Sparkies on the map, guys. 2 Sparkies with a rage, it's like a machine gun. It's not fair. So he's going to go for a Night Witch in the back and poison. So it's making me think that it's definitely going to be graveyard, right? Oh, the Bar Barrel is going to give us an easy latch. Oh, never mind. The Sparky just killed it. Usually. Wait, Sparky, no way. It's going to hit the Night Witch too. It's going to hit the tower. That zap made sure that the Night Witch stayed closer to our opponent's tower. We just won the game off that. As long as we get another Sparky on the field, he can't combat us. He can't go in the same lane. In fact, he's going to go in for a golem in the opposite lane. We could maybe even 3-crown him right now. Oh my goodness. I love using Ice Spirit to reset the skeleton dragons too. That was amazing at the start. It allowed us to get our first hit. Want to go for bats here because I think he's going to go skeleton dragons. We're going to have to wait and see. Not doing it immediately. We can go for a Sparky to make sure that he doesn't take our 3. As long as the cannon cart is going to die to the Sparky hit, then we're fine. Oh, it's going to separate. It's okay. We can still go for skeletons and bats to make sure that the cannon cart gets eviscerated. And we have got his tower, his king tower, at 500 HP, guys. 500 HP in a dream. It's going to be a meme when we're able to counter push here. 2 Sparkies, guys. He won't be able to stop it. You'll love to see it. So Sparky's going to shut down that initial cannon cart. We have 2 Sparkies on the map. Can we get 3 Sparkies? Is this reality right now? 3 Sparkies potential. We're going to get 3 Sparkies on the map. No way. It's going to work. I believe. If that Sparky doesn't die, we can just go for another Sparky in the pocket. Then we have 2 Sparkies here. 3 Sparkies on the map, boys.
The Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
It's too much. It's all too much for him. If it gets a hit, then it was worth. Ah, so close, my dudes. It's okay. The skeleton dragons are going to die. I can probably just go for a raged up goblin giant and walk away with the win that way. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let the musketeer lock on. He's going to most likely go in for a hut. And if he does, the goblin cage is still locked onto the tower. So that's GG. Pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. We got 3 Sparkies on the map, and you've probably never seen that before. All right, we got a game here. I'm going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. I really want to have Sparky in my starting hand, but we don't have it. So I have to go dig for my Sparky. Where is she? Okay. Unfortunately, we also have to go and sacrifice the Goblin Giant. He's going to get burned alive by those fire spirits. That's a lot of damage. And now our card cycle is a little bit messed up. But we always bounce back, guys. I'm going to be able to go for a zap on top of the majority of the goblins and also the Ice Golem. So what else are you going to do, man? You're not going to be able to get any chip damage on us if we're able to go in for bats and skeletons. Oh my goodness. I stand corrected. You go for a miner as well. Wow, he's really frisky. We're down 1,000 HP. This man goes in for fire spirits, miners, goblin gangs. He's wildin'. So as long as you split the fire spirits, that one on the right doesn't matter to us. It's not even going to connect to our tower. You only get one hit. That was wild. He split them like wall breakers. Did he just mix them up? Is he like, I meant to drop wall breakers, Jake. A lot of people do that. I've seen people pre-plant a Tesla in the back. It's so funny when that happens. I'm going to go for Rage. Hopefully we can make our opponent rage with the Ice Spirit as well. Cool him off with the bats. And then go in for a zap on top of the goblins. If we're able to get one Sparky hit, it would have been so worth, but it didn't work out. The bats are still alive, though. So are we going to come back in business? Yes, sir. We are up damage right now. We are in the lead.
I'm back, baby!
300 damage lead. You love to see it. So when he goes in for the next miner, I want to go in for skeletons on that. If you just want to keep going in, why are you doing that? Why are you separating it? I don't have a spell to counter it. So if you dropped it in the same lane, I think he would have gotten like at least 3 times the amount of damage that he just got. He would have probably even taken out the tower because I had no answer. I didn't have log. I didn't have bar barrel. So if you have your miner tanking for the goblin barrel, that's an easy 1,000 damage bare minimum. So very grateful for that. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that play. So I can go for another goblin giant right in front of our Sparky. I can follow up with bats in front of that. And then we can go in for a ice spirit. Oh, he's going to poison. That means that the Sparky is going to get healed up even higher. I can heal spirit here and then go for a zap on the goblin gang that's about to come down so the Sparky doesn't take any damage. The Sparky's going to get a hit even if you go for the fire spirits. It was a little bit too late, my dude. I'm going to go in for bats. I need to go in for an ice spirit, and I probably want to go for heal spirit as well, just to damage down the goblin so that it doesn't finish off my tower. 33 seconds remaining. Can we run down the clock? Can we win the game? I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm playing basketball right now. I feel like I'm in the NBA or something. I'm going to go in for the bats. Need to go for ice spirit here. Also heal spirit. And we'll be able to walk away with the W if I can get skeletons down and zap at the last possible second to stun those goblins. Make sure that they don't get the connection. 12 seconds remaining. Can we just go for double Shrek and 3-crown him to put him out of his misery? There's no way that he's going to be able to stop that, right? Make him rage with the rage. Let's go, baby. GG, well played and peace out. We would have 3-crowned you. Even if you took the tower, you would have gone 3-crowned. That Sparky just hit the tower right as they said that as the game ended. Wow. Saved by the buzzer, man. And I thought I was going to get saved by the buzzer.